Be not afraid of those hungry ghosts that curl up by the curbside of your road to enlightenment. Look not into their disheveled faces, but forward, onward and upward. For there are those you can focus your attention on at this time. There are those who are learning and are benefiting from the service that you give them. So when you place your service in a direction that is of benefit to those who are making good use of it, and good being determined by the fact that they too are growing spiritually, then you know that you are on the right track. Bear in mind that you may also discover yourself becoming attached and tethered to others who only seek to extract from you whatever you will give. And it is all too easy for them to take advantage of your kind and courteous nature, and in so doing flip the coin heads or tails, while rigging the game so that they somehow always end up winning in the end. There is a time to withdraw from a situation. There is a time to pull back. There is a time to create space. There is a time to feed yourself strawberries, to allow yourself time to relax, time to be in a peaceful moment of solitude. Life doesn't always offer you those opportunities, and therefore we suggest that you learn to create them, even if they otherwise would not exist. For you are the one who chooses to feel stress in your day-to-day existence. You are the one who does not allow the natural blossoming of experience to unfold like a beautiful flower in your hand, warmed by the sun, and the teardrops of water that trickle down from the sky. This is your life, and you can plunge down to the depths of the crystal blue ocean and find that pearl of greatest price that is locked within your emotional body. For by cleansing the emotions, by realizing how much the emotions are attached to the body, and how much they wish to preserve the sanctity and security of the body, you can allow some of that burden to lighten. Realize that you are far more than just the ego mind with which you think and react. There are aspects of your being that are far greater in their grandiose scope and focus than you could ever conceive of, because the neurological capacity of your own higher self is many orders of magnitude greater than could ever be contained within the limited constraints of the human brain. And yet the fact that you are with limitation is part of your sacred journey. At this stage of your development, you have chosen this body, chosen this life, chosen this incarnation to learn lessons. One of those basic lessons is that you do have a world of cause and effect. That cause and effect principle is not some impersonal universal law that has no mitigation involved. It is very carefully balanced out and weighted out by those who are looking at both sides of the story and trying to determine what is best for you. There are committees that meet over your life and discuss what path to take next. If you are on a path of spiritual awakening, trust us when we tell you that there are board meetings, there are issues to discuss, there are agendas to raise, there are a variety of approaches that are hypothetically thought about and tossed around before they are actually put into practice. And yet in many cases we find the inhibitions of fear prevent others from going to the places and meeting the people that would quite naturally bring them to the next step. So we encourage you to be fluid and mobile. We encourage you to be open to new experiences. We encourage you not to fall into the storied old habit patterns of the way things always have been done, where you always are at a certain point in time, at a certain day, in a certain place. It's okay to add random acts of unexpected twists to the storyline of your life. It's okay to do something totally different. It's okay to take a dinner, an ordinary event, and just get up and go. Get into the car, go somewhere, do something totally unexpected. Spontaneity can be a wonderful thing in life. It can be a wonderful experience to allow that feeling of being on vacation to carry with you. Because in reality, we expect nothing less than the best from you. And every day, every moment of every day is a vacation. Once you attain the consciousness that you have never been separated from the Creator, you have always been one. There is no boundary distinction between yourself and the others around you. You are whole, and you are pure, and you are complete in this moment. That is the greater truth that eviscerates those who do not choose to be honest with themselves, but can also become your greatest asset and ally under the proper circumstances. And that propriety is determined by your own ability to step beyond the blockages of the emotional body, which come up by the reactions that you choose to have to the events in your life. You choose to feel hurt. You choose to feel guilty. You choose to feel fear. You choose to feel betrayed. You choose to feel anger and rage. These emotions do not need to happen. They are the manifestations of your ego when it is a state of imbalance. And that state of imbalance can be created by a variety of different factors that all coalesce together to make you who you are. It's okay to be confused. It's okay to embrace your distortions. And once you become aware of what those distortions are, honoring the fact that this is your sacred quest, this is your sacred path, you can also learn to step beyond them. You can learn to see a bigger picture, to move outside the limited definition of the fisheye lens of life that once seemed to be so all-encompassing, to realize that it is only but a peephole in the doorway, and the door is now opening. And as it opens, beams of light shine forth upon you, filling you with radiant peace and happiness, reminding you of all that you are, because you are truly loved more than you could ever possibly imagine. Your divine grace and splendor is unchallenged to us. We feel nothing but peace and warmth and love and acceptance of you. And it is so difficult for us to truly express that when there is so much chaos and turmoil and dis-ease upon your planet. It is not easy for us to convey to you the full scope to which you are being served and guided and protected.